Oh, hello, hello, hello. It's me, Chrissy Ann, with my sidekick, Nick. Uh,
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
and I got me a guest on tonight. We got me some forbidden information. In the land of fake news, you can always depend on forbidden information to give it to you straight and with love.
That's right. That's right.
And you guys got to check out her new store. I'm going to paste it in the chat right now. Go check out her store. And am I all cloudy?
No.
Mu-
Am
I
I
do.
good? And so, but anyways, yeah, today was a crazy day. Um, Nick, you got a fan. Maybe restraining orders in place. I don't know, but he loves your baby face.
Oh, it
He
sounds like
wants to
something I
run
know.
his fingers through your silky hair.
Oh
Oh
no.
boy.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Things are
Oh
I
going
no.
forward.
know. Can you feel the love tonight?
Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh
And
boy,
my
oh
day was going
boy.
shitty at first. We heard about that Jesse Smollett thing, and I let it agitate me to the point I was cussing. And then I kept thinking, you know what, Christiane, always what you told me this morning, and just about Hillary too the other day, that those people got it coming for them. And that's when I calmed down. I'm like,
Well,
that's right. I got to remember what Christiane said.
the
Well, here's
craziest thing. Oh,
here,
sorry.
here
Go.
here's the thing. I mean, it's like, I talked to Michelle about this, and here's the thing. We may or may not see them arrested. We may not see them justification. But here's the thing. One, God always forgives, so we need to forgive. But here's the other thing. Vengeance is his. One way or another, they will get theirs. And then it
Yeah,
doesn't matter. So we just have to learn to let go and let go of that anger and focus on him and trust in him and just let it go.
that's right.
Because what we do is we have the decision is either to give the energy to Satan or give the energy to God. And if we're holding on to that anger and stuff like that, we're giving it to Satan. Now there is, justice. We can, put our energies and our thoughts and our protectivity into justice, and that's different. So, but anyways, so yeah, so Jesse Smollett, he's a schmuck.
Yes, he
But
is.
here's the kicker. Kim
Uh-oh.
Fox, who's the
That
attorney
was her name.
general, is has ties to Obama. He has ties to Obama. There's
Oh,
this,
yeah.
the thing is sealed. There was a $408,000 donation tied to Soros and all of this stuff. So there looks like there's going to be some more investigation. So I don't think he's completely off the hook. I think they let him off the hook to give attention to from what's really going on. The Mueller report. And
Uh-huh.
the Democrats they've had a hard week this week. Avenatti went to jail. Uh, the
And that CNN lawyer
Mueller
went to
report.
jail too.
What's that on the CNN? Yeah, lawyer is gone. Avenatti, you got the CNN lawyer, you got the Mueller report, and now AOC 54-0. And she lost to somebody with outrageous memes. I mean, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is just hilarious. I was just like cracking up. I was just like, you could, and then her little tantrum on Twitter was just hilarious. It was hilarious, hilarious, hilarious.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so that's what's going on nationally. But here's the thing that's really got my attention. That the reason, uh, the thing that I really want to pay attention to and bring to your guys' attention. I've been talking about it the last few days, but uh, the IDF just tweeted about an hour ago, and it's 4 o'clock
Okay.
a.m. in Israel right now, and Israeli families right now are waking up again to the sound of air raids, sirens from Hamas. Hamas. Okay, so for people who don't know Hamas is a Muslim-backed terrorist group, and it is, its main headquarters is in Iran. It's not an Irani thing; it's a Muslim thing. It's with other countries and so on. So, but they're mainly in Iran, and they are supporting Palestine in these attacks against Israel. And Bob's Bob still have you blocked? No, Bob doesn't have me blocked.
No, I was talking to Donna.
Oh,
I haven't seen her since the one night with Bob, that the DA was talking about, and he
oh,
blocked her on his channel and asked her to come on, and she wouldn't. I ended up sending her a message in Google Hangouts, and she never responded back, so I haven't seen her since.
hi,
But
Dad.
Bob fashion.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's funny. But anyways, so back to IDF and Israel. So Hamas. So there, people are like, oh, poor Palestine, poor the Palestinians. They're suffering because Israelis, and they're doing this and doing that. Israeli offers them food. Israel offers them water. Israel offers them all this stuff. But what happens is Hamas and Iran takes the aid and they use it they use it against Israel. And Hamas fired over 50 missiles the other night into Israel, and they did hit a house. They did injure 7 people. And when Israel fired back, they fired back with, they call them door knockers. Basically, it's a bomb that doesn't do anything, but it wakes the house up or the building up so the people can, escape, and then they come back and bomb it and destroyed it. So they did destroy, not last night or today, but yesterday, they did destroy Hamas's headquarters and the person in charge of Hamas in Palestine yesterday. So but Hamas is the Million Man March 1 year anniversary is coming up on Friday, and Israel's election is coming up in 2 weeks. Now, Netanyahu, they're pulling a Trump thing on Netanyahu right now. He's under investigation, I believe, for the same thing Trump was. And so there is definitely different. Israelis are no different than Americans. They have the progressives, they have the conservatives, they have the Orthodox, they have the Muslims, they have a very diverse group. So for anybody who's out there, I know that there is this new movement against Israel and all that kind of stuff. You cannot combine them because the Bible is very specific. You're either with Israel or not with Israel. And, and if you're with God, if you're with Israel, you're with God. So that's the way I look at it, because, there's going to be a lot of action in Israel in the next few days. But the big reason I'm bringing this to your guys' attention is that it talks about things will happen like birth pains, and the closer we get, the birth pains are going to become stronger. They're going to become more rapid, and the focus is going to be Israel. Israel will make a drunken cup of drunkenness to the surrounding nations. And you got to go into Ezekiel, and Ezekiel 38-39 talks about the war of Gog and Magog. It talks about, and that's Russia, Israel. I mean, it's Russia, Iran, and Syria. And I know I keep repeating this, but I want you guys to understand that this is so specific, and it's happening. The stage is being set, and we're getting closer, and the vulnerability and the tensions are getting so concentrated right now. And that's just something that we really need to be prepared. And as Christians, we need to have our oil lamps full. And what that means is, you don't know if you're going to be here tomorrow, and you better make things right as you can. So you just be aware. I'm sorry, I just got a neighbor alert or something going on in our neighborhood now.
All right. Well, thanks for not lecturing me there, Chrissy. I appreciate it.
No problem. No problem. So, but anyways,
I'm glad that you're able to talk about it, because the one page that I used to follow, they're gone now. And that page that you're talking about, it's got a channel right on YouTube too, correct?
the IDF.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have their own channel, but I just follow them. I follow a lot of people, so I follow Israel Defense Force. I follow their Air Force. I follow Amir Safadi. If you guys, I'm gonna give you his website. This guy, his name is Amir Safadi. He's a friend of mine. He's very knowledgeable. He was a retired colonel for the IDF. I get a lot of I get instant notices of what's going on and how it's going down. He's and he's not a pastor, but he is a strong man of faith, and he correlates the Bible and the prophecies to current events, and his perspective on it is very I feel it's spot on, and it's pretty cool. So check him out.
I will.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Paul Bigley?
Who?
Paul Bigley?
Sounds familiar.
He's a pastor, and he talks quite a bit about Israel. So that's how I get my news. But thank you for this, because I can look this up myself. I don't have to keep asking everybody all the time.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of guys to check out. JD Farag is really good. He's a pastor in Hawaii, and he's Egyptian, and he is an ex-Muslim. And he's a really cool dude. Let me see. Let me put that in here for you guys.
Cool.
But
hello,
yeah,
Nick. I know we haven't had a chance to talk. How are you, Nick?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good.
Nobody loves me.
That's really sad. That actually sounds like Chuck Schumer. I was thinking about that. I said, someone should do an Eeyore with Chuck Schumer's head on it. Every time he talks like this.
Hi, Tim. Hi, GTO Mama.
Hi, Donna. Yes, hi, GTO. First time I seen GTO Mama in a while.
Yeah. So I put JD Farag in there, and I put Amir's YouTube in there. You guys check them out. Subscribe to them.
Just did. Thank you.
JD Farag, he does 30 minutes, or he does an hour.
Is it frog or farag?
Farag.
Oh, it's not like you said frog. I thought we went from turtles to frogs.
No, it's always turtles. It will always turtles. But here's the other weird thing that Nikki brought up tonight. Do you want to explain what's going on in your neck of the woods?
I can't explain it. That's why I sent it to you.
I don't know how to explain it. This is all.
I don't know how to explain it either.
Weird.
Well, I don't know. I think it's really super weird, but I don't know. I sent Chrissy pictures, but like I'm driving home, and I see the Roman numeral 4 in the sky, like is like uniformed as possible. It's the craziest thing. So I get to my house and I look over, and you can see the fives dissipating, and I see this black thing going straight up, right? And I'm like, what the heck is that? So I turn my camera on, and then it starts splitting off. And it splits. The only way to explain it is if Chrissy plays the video.
Okay,
But
I'm going to show them the picture first.
it just tripped me out.
Can
I
I
was like,
just pause for a second? Everybody's been seeing weird stuff in the sky. I just
oh,
want to know.
this is a trip. This is a real trip here.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't deny you. Yeah.
So that's the V, the numeral 4 he's talking about, the line. Oh, you can see my cursor, right? So you got the line in there with the V. That's just weird. That's really, really weird.
It's like perfect.
Yeah.
You see that, Michelle?
I see that. That means something. What does that mean, though? I mean, I've seen other people seeing this exact, not that, but I've seen other people seeing familiar stuff. Sorry, I can't talk tonight. Familiar stuff like that.
Yeah.
I see people seeing like fireballs too, all over the world.
Watch this video. So I look down to the ends of my street. I'm like pulling into my driveway, and I see this black thing going up, and then it's at the time it was just one trail, and then all of a sudden it splits off into two, and one
Is it
goes
like
one way.
is that what you call a chemtrail?
Look at it. Watch the video. Chrissy's playing it.
Those are chemtrails right there. Do
you see the video?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now on my device. Sorry, it took me a second to put it on there. Okay.
Do you see the two black things? Maybe she
Yes.
didn't. So they keep separating. Like, it was crazy. I was like, what the heck is that? Like, I'm zoomed in really far to try and like keep it in focus, but it started off as one, and then it splits off into two. And I'm like, what the heck is that? Because a chemtrail is white, or a contrail, if you will.
Yeah.
Do you think it's part of asteroids breaking up?
It was going up, not down.
Yeah, for a second. I couldn't hear you. You were breaking up.
Oh, they were going up, not down.
Oh, okay.
Put it back to the beginning real quick, Chrissy, so she can see that. So it started off as a single, and then it starts splitting off. Watch.
Well, it didn't help. I had my phone upside down. Sorry. I got it right there.
That's weird. I'm going to go back to that. Look at that.
Yeah, that is really friggin' weird.
And then it starts to break up. See, I'm going to edit this video. I'm going to repost it.
Sorry about it being shaky. I was like super zoomed in, and I've already told everybody that's why I don't own guns, because I shake too much. I wouldn't be able to shoot straight anyways. But
well, you just need to hold it straight for a second.
It's all about breathing techniques. I could teach you.
No, I shake too much. But you see it, Michelle? See how it's got
I see it now. I'm just dumbfounded because I don't know what it is.
Right.
And it's weird because you got that weird V thing going on too.
Yeah, and I thought at first it was like a numeral number, like maybe a spiritual kind of thing, but now I don't know what that is.
Well, it was Roman numeral 4 if you look at it that way, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know, it tripped me out because it was like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, other people have been seeing weird stuff in the sky too lately.
Now, see how fast it's moving? I mean, I know the video is shitty, but it was zooming, and I was trying to see what it was. It didn't look like a plane. They didn't look like planes. I don't know what the hell it was.
What is that, DA, with the black smoke? Do you know what it is? That is just weird. I'm going to show you guys something else too. I'm going to go back into here. Hold on a second, guys. I want to share all my pictures with you. I have to keep some mystery, right?
Right, yep. Right.
Make sure you hit that like button for us so we can get that algorithm going, guys.
Yes,
Whatever.
please.
I don't know why YouTube does that, but yeah.
What is it, DA? You said you've seen something like that before?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he said. I've seen other people post stuff like this, but
But
not from California, from all over the.
well,
They're
I'm in
doing all
Michigan,
kinds of odd
Michelle.
things. All
Yeah.
kinds of odd things. Like, can it be explained? Like, some people say, oh, what if it's like UFO crap? I'm like, well, is there really UFO stuff like that? I don't know if I believe in that.
I mean, it looked like it was one thing and then it split off and they were kind of like pacing each other it almost looked like a clear directive as to
Yeah,
which way they were going.
it just looks
So,
weird.
so they were heading, so they were heading east. So they were heading towards you, Michelle, wherever they were going. So,
That's weird. Well, here's
Demonic
so this
entities,
was
maybe?
this was
That's what.
above my house. No, this is right here. If you guys can see where my cursor is, was right about here was the holly fire, right?
Yeah.
And so here they have it was like an X over my neighborhood, but you can see like other like chemtrails too. Like they were doing a blanket over the area, and later that day, so here's another picture.
What is exactly is a chemtrail? Can you explain that?
Um, it's just something they're spraying in the sky, but look at how perfect that is.
well,
And then you can see another one here, and
well,
you
look
can
at the
see another one
distinguish.
here.
Well, you see how wide it is?
Yeah, that's weird. And there was, people would say, "Oh, it's the winds," but the winds don't blow in
Straight line.
two different directions like that. That is
Yeah.
just, to me, it's really strange. Here's another
And
picture
who
of
needs to
it.
explain what is this whole purpose of the chemtrails? What
Well, so to me, the chemtrails, that's a conspiracy as far as I'm concerned because it hasn't been 100% proven. But some people say that they're slowly poisoning us. Some people
ooh, I
say
would kind of doubt it.
um
But yeah,
but like if you talk to somebody like Chris that's actually flown airliners like that, you
yeah,
know, he'll explain what they call contrails, not
yeah.
chemtrails.
I heard pilots talk about that.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's up for debate, and I guess until somebody actually goes up there and tests it, I don't think there's any way to know. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
either way, somebody's making formations.
Well, and here's the weird part about that is that I got an emergency alert that day, and there was no rain forecast for 3 days. And safest time to go now. They wanted us to leave 3 days. And I got that the same time I took that picture.
Right.
And that was just, to me, was really, really, really strange. Really strange. So, but yeah. The chemtrails have been proven 100% by the CIA, and it's on record, according to DA. Yeah.
Yeah, but is it done by commercial airlines or is it done by um,
Oh, it's probably done by
government?
NASA.
Well, what I'm saying is most of the stuff that you see in the sky is from commercial airplanes. So
Yeah.
unless you live over like an air base or something like that, you know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
most of the stuff that most of us see is all done by commercial. So
Yeah. There's just a lot of, I do believe that, I think it was GTO Mama. She was saying it was demonic. Um, yeah, I think there is a demonic presence in that type of stuff.
stability in construction or something being made by you. That's what it means.
Hmm?
And Roman numeral 4 means stability and construction or something being made by you.
Really?
Say that again?
Roman numeral 4 means stability, construction, or something being made by you. Huh.
Where did you find that at, Tim?
That's interesting. I'm going to Google this.
Yep. Well, you do that because my stupid phone keeps resetting. Stupid
Doesn't have
updates.
to
You know?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be physical.
So Roman numerals.
Is that in a biblical sense, Tim, or where exactly did you grab that from? I'm curious.
Look up HPV.
Human papillomavirus?
Both. But yeah, I mean, things are getting weird. And too, Nick, were you just say he posted it or something? Didn't you?
Yeah.
A friend of yours posted one too?
Same picture. Yeah, of the same skyline. Yeah.
Hmm.
Obviously, I can't be the only one that's seen it, in the area, but I just thought it was at that moment. I said that's too like configured. Normally, I mean, I know that there's flight paths and things of that nature that they followed, pertaining to where the air is, wind, all that stuff, right? But
Right.
to have it V off like that, how's that even possible? In a flight pattern, even if you're coming in, I'll tell you that direction of where that was facing is not even near our metro airport, which, like, if you look at the picture of the sky and the house that's sitting there, the house is we are currently facing south at that moment, okay? And we're like basically I would consider like southeast. And the closest large metro airport to us is southwest, pretty far southwest. So if anything, if it was from them leaving or coming, it wouldn't be facing that way. It would have been running the opposite direction. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So it's just super strange on how it was configured and how straight it was. Even the single line next to the V or the 5 or whatever you want to call it is like perfect. It's like perfect. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna snap a picture of that. And then I turn down my street and I'm driving and I kind of like see that and I pull in my driveway and I was like, holy shit, what the hell is that? So I grabbed my phone and I was like, I got to record this because this is crazy. And and then that's what it did. It was turned into one black line, turned into two, and then it split off. And then, like I said, it was just crazy. And the one side actually had more. But the thing is if it is a chemtrail or a contrail, it wasn't leaving anything behind. It almost looked like an afterburn. You know what I mean? The way that it was trailing behind it, whatever it was doing, it wasn't
That was
leaving any,
more of an afterburn.
but it wasn't leaving smoke. It wasn't leaving a trail of any sort. So whatever it was burning has got to be pretty pure as far as I'm concerned, because most of the time, if you're having those trails up in the air that has everything to do with like, temperature and humidity and all that stuff, I don't
Uh-huh.
know. I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but regardless, you can tell that there was nothing left behind in its trail. And it was pretty black.
Wow. Interesting stuff.
Super.
Trying to read all the comments in the chat room there. I noticed the one idiot, but thank you for getting rid of that idiot.
Oh, I missed an idiot. Oh, Peg Bundy,
Yeah.
Christiane.
I was going to have a your mama joke, but then you blocked him. Oh, well, next time.
All right, not
That's another thing we got to do. Whack-a-troll. Yes, whack-a-troll.
whack-a-troll. I beat you
Whack-a-troll.
guys. We should have a contest to see who whacks the most trolls.
Yeah.
Nacho says he leaves a trail when he farts. That's not surprising. Anything that wants to destroy humanity is satanic. Kill the spirit, steal the soul, and destroy the body.
Yeah, I don't know why it kind of under. Yeah, we were talking about Israel and we were talking about Gaza and the stuff that's going on there. And we were talking about chemtrails and stuff like that. But yeah, if you want to go back, their sirens are going off again in Israel. Hamas is fired. Yesterday they fired 50. They're declaring that the tension's only going to get worse and their attacks are only going to get worse until their one anniversary of the million man return march or whatever they called it. But yeah, so tennis, if that's what you want to check it out earlier. I'll have some more information too next week. And I also, if you can, I don't know if you can go in the chat a little bit further. If you're into prophecy, you need to check out Behold Israel.
Oh yeah, she posted those 2 links. You got to sub to those.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so check them out. Hey, American Joe, how are you? Thank you, American Joe. I appreciate that.
He's just saying hello to Peggy.
Yeah. Patriot for a patriot. So, but yeah, I just that is just, it's weird. It's definitely weird. There's something definitely going on. I'm gonna play that again for you guys just in case you missed it. But yeah, I mean, the signs are getting worse. The activity above the sky is just, I don't know how anybody can deny any of this stuff. And this is not something that, we found on the internet. This came from Nick. And when I just showed you guys before, it came from my phone. This is happening. Nick and I live how far apart from each other?
I don't know. How far is California from Michigan?
Yeah. That's 3/4 of the way of the country. And we're seeing weird things. Has anybody else in the chat seen weird things?
Hi, the CIA.
Yeah. So yeah, that is just that right there. That whole first part right there.
Even if you just Google stuff like this, there's other videos about it. I know I've seen it.
We tried looking it up, Michelle. We actually did. After I sent that to her, she goes, "Let's look this up and see what we find out."
Did you find nothing like weird stuff in the sky within the last month?
Well, yeah.
Hey, Joe.
I think
weird stuff, yes, but not that specific. Something specific like that.
Hi, American Joe. What's up? Joe's in the house.
Yeah, what's up, Joe? What's up? What's up? I wish I would have got it when it was a single going into the split. Because it tripped me out when I first saw it. I was like, my seeings, I was like, rub my eyes. Like, what the hell is that? And then I was like, oh, I should videotape this. I was like, what is that? World Star, I'm gonna be famous, y'all. But
I remember the clouds looking like dragons, Joe said.
Yeah.
Oh, the magic dragon lives by.
You know when you were a kid, you used to play that game, like what the clouds used to look like?
Mm-hmm. Cirrus clouds.
Yeah. play the different
Oh,
like
yes. What's up? He goes, I remember watching the videos of eerie sounds like trumpets coming from the sky. Trippy
yeah,
stuff. It was
yeah.
during a high school football game, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, there's
somebody
everywhere.
explained that. Somebody explained that, but what'd you say?
No, how can you explain that? That literally sounded like trumpets from the sky.
Yeah,
Well,
the
somebody was saying that they were doing that intentionally because there was a movie coming out. Some people say that, there's other reports on there on YouTube that, people were playing, and seismologists has even have said that there's some correlation to where the sounds come from and some activity in that area. So and the way is being read isn't a normal typical earthquake.
right, right.
Right.
And the other thing about that video is if those were planes, okay, if those were planes, how are they going to be that lined up and then split like that? Because that was the first thought I had was that's got to be a plane, and I'm just seeing a shadow because of, the position of the sun or whatever it may be.
Mhm.
And I was like, there's no way. And like that's why I said I wish I would have gotten the video from the beginning because it literally looked like one large line and then it split off like that.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's like, here it is. Like that's not normal, like airplane. That's the whole part that like really trips me out. The fact that it's black smoke, but for it to, I mean, break off like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe said the one he was watching were in Russia.
Oh,
Wow.
It looked like that.
You have to ask him. I'm about to sneeze.
we saw some weird stuff at Walmart in the sky or in the store.
You got to ask Joe. I don't know.
Did you see that? Like, did you see other videos of something that looks similar to that, Joe? I'm curious because we
No, the
tried.
sound. He said no. The sound's in the sky.
Oh, yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that is just, it's very strange.
Yeah, the
And it
sounds are.
and it for it to happen right after you had that weird numeral 4 put in there, that's just really weird.
Ain't
He
that
said he.
crazy, Joe? I took that video earlier today. Like it tripped
That's
me out.
crazy.
He didn't see the Roman numeral four, but like the whole reason I was even looking in the sky is I was driving home and I saw this, a V and then a line next to it, basically Roman numeral 4. So I took a picture. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I went around the block and was pulling in my driveway. And as I'm pulling in my driveway, I catch that little black line. And I was like, what the heck is that? So I jump out of the car and I grab my phone and I start videotaping it. And I was like, oh man, I'm like, I was super confused at first because I didn't know what the heck I was seeing, but I was like, I got to try and get it. And of course, I'm like super zoomed in on my cell phone, and you don't get the best quality with that. So sub so you can comment, or so you can. Oh, Nacho.
Up to you.
Uh, gotcha. But either way, yeah, I took that video earlier today, and we tried to search
Weird.
the stuff, like search black smoke, search this, search that, and we didn't come up with anything. So that's why Chrissy's like, you know what, we should share this and see if anybody else has seen
Yeah.
anything.
That's just wow. And for you to capture that too.
Yeah. Well, weird things happen to me, guys. I don't know. It's just me.
Uh-oh, what are you saying?
Uh, Steer clear.
Yeah, it's strange. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Shonda. Hey, Shonda. Welcome to the chat. This is the first time I've seen you out here. I know I
Yeah,
said
I
hi to
told her to
you.
come check you out. Hey, Miss
Yeah.
Shonda.
Welcome, Bruce.
That's it's in Michigan. So I live out. I'm like in Metro Detroit, GTO.
I don't know the CIA. I didn't say you were a troll. I don't know how you got timed out. I didn't do it. It wasn't
The
me.
Are you sure you got timed out? Because it didn't show up in here that you got timed out.
Yeah, he did get timed out. He got
Oh,
timed out by Nacho.
but
It's all good, Nacho. I think he's been in here
Donna,
before.
it didn't stick around. like a normal chemtrail would.
Can you
Right.
guys do me a favor and give me a thumbs up? The trolls are hitting me hard with the thumbs down. I'd really, really appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you guys keep hitting the thumbs up. She has these trolls that go around stalking her. So hit that thumbs up. We'll get them. I'll call it Whack-A-Troll.
Huh. Let me see. I can't. If I play that online.
Oh my God, they're doing it again. Ooh,
Oh, don't worry. It's
I know.
okay. It's okay. You know what? The important people see this, and if you guys share it, then more people will see it. So it's all good. It's all good. I'm happy. Let's see.
What shape did you get in the sky? I didn't see that comment.
Hey guys, I gotta call you right back because I gotta take my doggy out.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll show it. It kind of spread out, GTO Mama.
So whatever it was, like a normal chemtrail, how it stays, it'll send it. You'll see the back trail of it. This you do not.
Can you guys hear the volume on there?
You hear me talking?
Yeah.
My daughter. So what are you doing, Dad?
She's got a cute voice.
Honey, please be quiet for a second. What club am I joining, Donna? Did I miss something? Join the club of seeing creepy stuff in the sky or what? Yeah, yeah, GTO, that's my daughter. Because she was in the car with me, and I jumped out of the car when I saw that to videotape it. So she's like wondering why Dad jumped out of the car and ran into the street like an idiot. It's like, what are you doing? Yeah. Can you edit? Can you edit that? Yeah, you see that? Look at that.
Mm-hmm. I can edit.
Right there. Look at that. So that one had a longer one, and the other one had a shorter one. Did you notice that too?
Yeah, I
So
did.
that one has a longer tail on it, and the other one is shorter.
So there, and what direction? Oh, that's
They were heading east.
both of them.
Correct.
So they were heading towards New York.
Right. So you see how much longer that one is?
Yeah, that's just weird. That could be the perception too. Because one looks, if that's going east, and that one's either going.
Oh, they went right over my head. Like I just didn't keep recording because I had to get my daughter inside. Like they literally, and they split up so much that I couldn't get them both anymore. But
Yeah.
they literally went over my head, and I'm looking, and I'm trying to figure out what it is because you can't even see a plane, or I'm thinking maybe it's a plane or something, and I could not make out what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But it literally went over my head and was still heading east.
That's just, just slow motion for you guys. Yeah, because the one on the right has that long trail. Could it been a rocket? Could it been some type of missile? You know, it's just so strange. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. You know, I was as soon as the Israeli rockets went off, heard there was a military because I live there's a few military bases around me, but I live really close to two of them, actually three of them, and they were going. I believe they were going west.
Right, Bruce?
They were going west, and yeah, the color that's really dark. That's a really really dark trail. That's what burns that color. Is that's the thing. Um, what I can't get on there while I'm on doing this. I can't get to that YouTube Archer.
I'm watching it right now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
What's it about?
Hold on. That's yeah, but you know what? What are you laughing about?
She said this is a poop stain.
This is Brown Stain Fat, and you're listening to Chrissy Allen on a Tuesday night talking about rockets.
Thank you. Thank you, Brownstein Matt. I appreciate that. I'll give you a bag of chips. But yeah, that is just that's just not there's something that's trippy. Trippy. Yeah, I mean look at there. Look, that's a long one right there. And it's right by the V that you just posted earlier. Crazy.
Hey, DA, I watched that link that you sent, and whatever. So in that link, it kind of shows something more of a round, and this I could not distinguish the shape of it specifically. I mean, they were pretty high up, clearly, but I don't know. Whatever it was super interesting. That's all I know.
Measuring loops on the site are intended for information purposes and not considered operational. Huh. Huh, that's really weird.
What?
I was just looking at the link that CIA sent.
And what is it for? What does it do?
On Satin killed the honeybee justice plant. You know, you know, does anyone remember when you could go out in your yard barefoot and have not to worry about stepping on a bee? Yeah. There is big concerns about the bees, because the bees are so vital to the farmers, to all agriculture. I mean, everything. The bees are a vital part of our ecosystem, and there has been a drastic decline in um, in the bees. And in that, you know, and that's, and again, we're going back to the science. We're going back to the birth pains. We're going, you know, there's going to be pestilence. There's going to be, in the Bible, it says that to get a meal will be an entire day's wages just for one meal. And, you know, and that's going to be part of the issue is that there's there's not going to be food available because there's no bees pollinating, the plants. And and that's not just including the farmers, that's just everything else we see. But yeah, I hear you, Donna.
Hey, DA, said cloaking tech, and I would maybe feel like there was some sort of governmental, involvement. There is a air base northeast of me, but this was coming out of the west from where I was at. So as far as I know, we don't have any airfields or anything to the west of me, not anywhere close, at least.
Yeah.
And then that, and let's not forget that thing I keep seeing at night, Chrissy. I should have taken video of that tonight too.
Yeah, you should have explained that one to them.
I don't know if it's somebody's flying a drone or what. I don't know what it is. Remember I tried chasing it down that one night?
Yeah. I thought you
And
were
it
nuts.
she did think I was nuts. Like I'm sitting in my car and I like see through the tree lines, pretty bright lights, and it like shoots straight across, it goes across, and it like literally stops in place. So it goes left and then stops and then goes right. And I'm like, oh man, somebody's got a pretty big drone. Like that's kind of cool. So then I was sitting here, I didn't think any of it, and then I saw it go back again, but then it started taking off. I'm like, oh, I want to check this out. So I start the car up and I start driving and I see it like on the horizon, and I get to this freeway that's by me, I-75, and and I see it and I can't get past I-75 without trying to hit some sort of cross, and I see it actually going down, like slowly going down, and then it disappeared. I'm like, man, it's gone. And then tonight, I'm driving home and I'm on the phone with Chrissy and I go, there's that damn thing again. And I saw it and I was like, should I follow it this time? And then I didn't. And I should have.
Yeah, no, I don't
So
think you're crazy anymore. Well, maybe a little bit, but not.
slightly.
Okay, you're a lot of crazy, but yeah. But
Yeah.
I believe what you're saying.
Some people either like my crazy or don't like my crazy.
It's good sometimes. It's good. Keeps us on our toes. But yeah, I mean that's just the whole weird things in the sky, and I don't think I mean
Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
yeah, it's definitely interesting stuff there. But Nick, we have a anti-grav for a very long time. We just look up what happened to Admiral Richard E. Byrd in the South Pole. Nick, he's on record talking about it. Bruce lives in Louisiana, and we have bees everywhere. They'll be out in February on the maple trees. Yeah, we don't have so many in California anymore. They're not here.
They don't like liberals.
No, they don't. we California has paid for to have their stingers removed. We have gender neutral bees here, so they no longer have stingers.
Right.
So, but anyways, so yeah, so that was going on. Smollett is a schmuck. AOC had bad luck. That's funny. Gaza is getting what's coming to them, and we got some freaky stuff in Nick's neighborhood besides Nick.
That's right. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Or during the day in the shape of a Roman numeral 4 with black trails that you can't explain.
Exactly. So, but anyways.
Michelle, you coming back on?
Yeah. Trans stingers. Bruce. No, she's making soup now.
No, you're not allowed to make soup.
How come is whenever she comes on my stream, she starts talking about or making food or eating food? Yummy in my tummy. But anyway, so I just wanted to come on tonight to kind of give you some updates. I know everybody's talking about Smollett and stuff, but I just wanted to put some focus on Israel and what's going on there, you guys. Again, it's heavy on my heart to share that with you because our time is coming soon, and you need to have your oil lamps full, you guys. I'm serious. I mean, I know we joke around a lot on this channel, and you know, I'm not going to go in personal stuff here, but it's been very stressful for me for the last couple of weeks, and I'm over a hurdle, and it's all good. But yeah, so yeah, I want to go back to getting you guys the information that I was getting you guys before, and getting a routine so you guys are aware of what's going on, because it's just on my heart to share with that stuff with you guys, because you know, I was watching American Joe earlier today, and he's talking about, you know, our amendments, and you know, we need to be aware of what's not just going on, you know, or nationally. We need to know what's going on internationally, because all of this stuff is connected to one another, and we need to be prepared. We need to know what's coming, because all of this stuff is all the details of what is coming is in the Bible. The prophecies are so specific and so accurate. So, you know, so we know how to prepare. God gave us the instruction manual. It's a love letter. It's an instruction manual, and it's something that really we need to really pay attention to. So, but anyways, I love you guys. I'm going to end this stream. Are you there, Nick?
Yes.
Any last thoughts? Any last words?
Oh, great. What, are you doing the nacho thing now?
Uh-huh.
It's your stream. Why do I have to have the last words?
I'm not giving you the last word. I'm giving
I always do, though,
word.
don't I? Don't I? I always do. Somehow it works that way.
Is that your last word to everybody?
Hello? Actually, my last words are, I am currently sitting here. No, I'm just kidding. No, I think we're good. I mean, I could do an outro tag if you want.
Yeah, let's do an outro.
Okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. You all ready?
Yo, we're gonna do an outro tag. This is Brown Staying Fat, and you were listening to Quissy Ann on a Tuesday night talking about rockets and bees and prophecies. You have yourself a great night, okay? Okay. Bye.
Bye, you guys. Love you all.
Bye.
Night.